Hello children, welcome to the lesson. Today we are traveling to Great Britain and going to British cafes and restaurants. Get ready for the lesson. Open your copybooks. Put down the date, Friday, the 15th of April, class work. Well, there are many cafes and restaurants in Great Britain, and today we are going to speak about the most popular places there. So, open your book's page 91 and let's have a look at the titles of the texts and pictures. Places to eat in the UK. Места, где можно поесть в Британии. Sandwich bars. Look at the picture. Restaurants. Fish and chips shops. Pie and mash shops. Try to guess what the text is about. Попробуйте догадаться, о чем пойдет речь в тексте. Выскажите свои предположения. So, the text is called Places to Eat in the UK. The text is about places where people can have breakfast, lunch or dinner, or just have a snack, перекусить, if they get hungry while being not at home. Если вдруг проголодались, находитесь не дома, где же в Британии можно позавтракать, пообедать, поужинать или просто перекусить. So, we are working with these texts and I hope you will learn something new from them today. Так, надеюсь, вы узнаете что-то новое, интересное для себя сегодня. First, we are reading and listening to the texts. If you read together with the tape, it would be great. Если вы будете читать вместе с записью, будет замечательно. So, listening and reading.
Exercise 1, page 91.
Places to eat in the UK. Sandwich bars. Most people in the UK work in offices. They don't have time to make their own lunch. This is why sandwich bars are so popular. In a sandwich bar, you can buy sandwiches, pastries, cakes, soft drinks, juice and coffee. Then you may choose to eat your lunch there or take it back to work. Restaurants. British people go to restaurants on special occasions like birthdays and anniversaries, or on business meetings. People like to visit all sorts of restaurants. Indian, Chinese, Italian and Mexican cuisine are all very popular. British food is very tasty as well. The dishes usually include fresh meat or fish with vegetables. Fish and chip shops. Fish and chip shops are England's traditional takeaway food. They serve fried fish covered in batter with fried potatoes. People like to add salt and vinegar, peas, tomato ketchup or curry sauce. There are thousands of fish and chip shops all over Britain. Locals and tourists all love to visit them. Pie and mash shops. Pie and mash is one of Britain's most traditional dishes. It is exactly what it says. Meat pies with mashed potato in herb sauce. The first pie and mash shop dates back 200 years. Today, pie and mash shops are very simple and cheap places to eat.
So, we read and listened to the text. I think it is clear what people can eat at sandwich bars, at the restaurants, at fish and chips shops, and at pie and mash shops. Now, you are to tell me which part of the text can match the statement. First, let's read the statements. Both the British and tourists enjoy eating there. Business people have dinners there. They are busy. Оживлены. Много людей приходит. Mostly at lunchtime. You can eat food from many different countries there. You can find them all around Britain. Stop the video and match these statements to the texts. Давайте вы сделаете паузу на видео и соедините эти утверждения с текстами, где об этом идет речь. Обязательно найдите в тексте подтверждение. So, stop the video and do the task. You can work with a pencil or orally. Работать можно как карандашом, так и устно. Записывать в тетрадь это не нужно. Well, let's check. Both the British and tourists enjoy eating there. What place is it? Find in the text. Locals and tourists all love to eat in them, to visit them. И местные жители, и туристы любят посещать эти места. They are fish and chips shops. Hope you managed here. Going further. Поехали дальше. Sorry. Business people have dinners there. Business people. Деловые люди, бизнесмены. Let's find in the texts. Have you found? Нашли? British people go to restaurants on business meetings. If they go on business meetings, раз они идут на деловые встречи, so they are business people. Стало быть, они деловые люди или бизнесмены. Going on. They are busy mostly at lunchtime. Look for in the texts. Well, people don't have time to make their own lunch, so they quickly go to sandwich bars, where they can either eat in or take away. Чем удобны бутербродные бары? Можно как поесть там, так и забрать свою еду обратно на работу. They can choose eat your lunch there or take it back to work. It is comfortable. Это очень удобно, особенно если мало времени. Well, you can eat food from many different countries. Where can you eat food from many different countries? Found? People like to visit all sorts of restaurants. Indian, Chinese, Italian, Mexican, and many other. So, you can eat food from different countries at the restaurants. Значит, когда речь идет о еде из разных стран, конечно, речь идет о ресторанах. You can find them all around Britain. So what place is so very popular that you can find all around Britain? Found? So there are thousands of fish and chips shops all over Britain. So you can find fish and chips shops all over Britain. I hope you managed with this task, not with any difficulties. So, let's check once again. Давайте сделаем еще одну проверку. So, both the British and tourists enjoy eating there. It is part C. Business people have dinners there. Part B. They are busy mostly at lunchtime. Part A. You can eat food from many different countries there. Part B. And you can find them all around Britain. Part C. Well, managed with this task. Now, you are looking through the texts again, and you are to find some names of desserts, drinks, meat, dairy products and vegetables. Еще раз перечитайте тексты и найдите слова по темам. Десерты, напитки, мясные продукты, молочные продукты и овощи. Stop the video and do the task. Don't write in your copybook, just underline in the book. Не нужно выписывать, можно просто подчеркнуть в учебнике карандашиком, потом обязательно вытереть. So, working, stop the video and do the task. Well, what desserts have you found? There were pastries, выпечка, and cakes. Drinks. What drinks were there? Soft drinks, безалкогольные напитки, juice and coffee. Meat. Meat pies, мясные пироги. Dairy products, butter, сливочное масло, and vegetables, there were some peas. Well, managed with this task. If you didn't know any word, put down these new words in your vocabularies. Если вдруг вам встретились новые слова, обязательно запишите их в словарик и выучите. Now working with the questions. What place would you like to visit and why? В каком из этих мест вам бы хотелось побывать и почему? What food would you like to try? И какую еду вам бы хотелось попробовать? Stop the video and make a short talk. Just 5 sentences. Остановите опять видео и подготовьте маленький рассказ, буквально 5 предложений. Then you will listen to mine. Потом вы прослушаете мой и сравните со своим, что получилось у меня, что у вас. Well, my story. Actually, I'm not a great fan of eating out. I prefer homemade food. But if I am in Great Britain, why not to visit a sandwich bar? I know it is not very healthy, but I really enjoy eating sandwiches, cakes, and pastries. Why I want to go to the sandwich bar? I think it is my choice because I can order some food and take it away, and I don't have to stay at the cafe or restaurant. As for food, I would like to try different types of sandwiches. Maybe my lifestyle is not so very healthy, but sandwiches are the best thing for me. Well, that was my story. Вот так выглядит мой рассказ. Ваш рассказ может быть длиннее, короче. Вы можете посетить несколько мест, если вам захотелось. Главное, чтобы вы могли обосновать свой выбор. So, people, as for your homework, I want you to think about places to eat out in your city. Подумайте о местах, где можно поесть у нас в городе. Try to remember some cafes or restaurants or maybe places you have visited with your parents, with your friends, and write a short story about these places. Ваша задача описать эти места. Для удобства у вас есть план. Name. Наверняка у заведения есть название. Food you can eat there. Еда, которую там можно заказать. And prices. И, что немаловажно, цены. Food can be expensive. Food can be cheap. It can be reasonable. Разумные цены. So, you are to write for about 10 sentences. Пусть ваш рассказ, описание, будет в пределах 10 предложений. Well, that's all for the lesson. See you next Tuesday.